applying optimization. Starting video. Posting tweet. We're live! Let's sync with the video as well, huh? And clap. Good. I do have a whole new setup for the stream. I've decided to change the whole thing. As you can see over here, we have the internet, and down there we have my Audacity recording. So y'all gets to see the cool bips and blops that pop up in the waveform. I'm going to mute the hell out of my phone so it stops buzzing. So anybody watching that's trying to message me, you will not see it. You will not see me for a bit. All right.
We're on YouTube, right?
Yeah, on the used tubes.
Yeah, I knew that.
You, I'm assuming getting the stream running on your phone.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh. Let's see, I don't need this up. There we go. Mine should be all right. Oh. Hold up. Hey. Apparently, let me see if the chat will pull up in Streamlabs. Come on, Streamlabs. You can do it. I believe in you. No, I can't type in Streamlabs myself. Okay. Hi, Becky. You're kidding me. If I if I minimize my minimize my Discord, apparently it freezes the video. The things we learn. Are you still pulling it up? I see the top of your head.
We found it.
Hey, Falafel B.
Yeah, shut up.
All right. So, this is Two Brothers voice acting.
Yay!
Yay! I am Hunter.
And I'm Paul.
And this is the part of the show where we do the introduction.
It's awkward.
It's painful.
And hopefully just a little bit entertaining.
And in today's episode, we're going to be, I'm going to start off by reading a D&D session recap that I wrote. Hopefully, we'll find it amusing in some way or another. It's a good long read. I got to commend myself on my own writing here. And then after we do that, we'll jump into a couple of other voice actor things. Oh, is this thing open still? Minimize this. Go away. Go away now. Okay. Sorry. Computer issues.
What page were we on?
Oh, if we're going to do the Darths and Droids, it was page 10. Order of the Stick was page 11.
Okay.
And I got those
Get those ready while you're reading the D&D.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab this and chuck this over the top of... Oh, don't move that. That's not what I wanted to move. There we go. I wanted to move this. There. We'll cover the Darths and droids for now because we're not doing that yet. All right. This is just a little recording of the thing that we want to do with like a comic, like motion comic over the top of it. But I thought I would do a little voiceover for the first session. Then we'll swap back and forth. Paul's going to do session 2. And then I'll do session 3. And then he'll do session 4. And so on and so on. Yeah. All right. This is a story of our first adventure. I'm going to call it Rumble in the Arena. The year is 2020. All hell is broken loose in the United States, and the world was forced to hole up into their homes to avoid the deadly don't touch people disease. Virus. Whatever. We're all stuck at home and can't get together in person to play Dungeons and Dragons like we all want to, so we begin a game online with a bunch of strangers. Because we're antisocial, introverted, fuzzy balls of hatred, and we don't know anybody. So we put out a pretty persuasive post on social media for like-minded, story-loving, non-murder hobo-esque players, and a few seem interested. Our first session starts with an introduction to our characters, and also if I don't introduce them to you and just start talking about people, you'll probably get lost. Anyway, this is Gorage. He's not actually here. He's your typical dwarven fighter. He found a shield blessed by some dwarven god, and now he has a hankering to be a cleric, or something like that. And here we have Brakaka. He's a warlock. He's given some sort of lightsaber-esque sword from his dad, stolen from a vampire, blah, 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 in another dimension or whatever. He's a half-elf. And this is Sherog. Half-orc. Alia. Her name is, I don't know. She's an elf. Sorceress, big scar on her face, likes lightning. And that's a D2. D2. And she made us say this. Insisted. She's a sassy little halfling with sticky fingers that's known to blow things up or poison people as a last resort to running away. And last but not least, and nearly not as short as a D2, Lydell Dirtfoot. He comes from a race of halflings that likes to live in trees. Yeah, there he is, down there. That's him. He's weird. Yeah, anyway, his son died. When someone burnt down his flammable as fuck village, and he kept his armor and sword as a reminder of his thirst for vengeance and finding the bastard that did this to him. You know, same old, same old. Also, he has a donkey named Charlesy. It's a girl, because it's got the E at the end. That makes it a girl. Also, she's like a foot taller than him, so that's kind of funny. It's like a horse.
Don't judge my donkey.
He's getting defensive. So, Lydell was found by Gorage, half dead from the burning of his village, being dragged away by his donkey, and the dwarven clan which Gorage belonged to, a place called Goresh, took in the halfling and trained him as one of their own, barbarian. The two became pretty close during this training, and pretty much found out that they work well together, and they took on a quest for some adventuring guild, and they finished that pretty quick, so they went to a city close by to count their treasure. The city was called Windsbrook. If that even matters, because in a minute no one's... Spoilers. Ignore that. Anyway, they enter through some big-ass gate called the Mammoth Gates because it's like 50 feet tall. I mean, that is pretty huge. They stumbled into some big celebration called the Festival of Kings, and apparently in this festival, the greatest warriors of the known kingdoms fight in an arena, show the might of their people, blah, 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 blah. And all these big, burly dudes flexing their bro muscles earn brownie points or protein bars or whatever, doing circle jerks or something. Whatever muscle-bound douchebags do. So, of course, being of these muscle-bound douchebags, Gorage and Lydell wet their pants over trying to be part of the fighting in the arena. They're following the crowds up to the Coliseum. Gorage and Lydell run into the Fresh Prince of Garesh. You know, that city that they did all their fighter training in. The dwarf prince is named Kelgaron. The dude yells at them from across the street and smells a little bit like dwarven ale, if you catch my meaning. He's drunk. He says, "Hey lads, I got a gold burning a hole in my britches and I'll pay you to fight for the kingdom and pay one of you more than the other to make me look good." Something like that. Of course, Money Grubby... Shh, I'm reading! Money Grubby adventurers can't say no to that kind of scratch that the prince can shell out, so they take the offer and head into the Coliseum. Seeing a few fat-bellied and distracted spectators entering the bleachers, D2 makes the lucrative decision to hang around loosely tied coin purses. Aaliyah, Sherog, and Brack don't want anything to do with it, since they weren't offered any money, so they just take a seat in the bleachers and pout. Excuse me. At this point, we find out that the player who was behind the PC, Sherog, is no longer responding to us, so we check out the Discord and, well, they're gone. Maybe they lost internet, maybe they'll come back later, maybe they had to poop really bad. Or they just don't like us anymore. I don't know. So we keep going on without them. It's not like they really contributed anything to the game anyway. So the tournament begins with Gorage jumping into the ring. I mean, there wasn't really a ring, but it sounds more dramatic. They come against greatest swordsman in the land, a legendary pirate from a place called Nolan Heights, some village in the south somewhere or something, I don't know. His name is Stan. Ooh.
The almighty Stan. Stan the man.
Shh, I'm reading. Anyway, some dice are thrown around by Gorage and the so-called greatest pirate swordsman of the seven seas. Some bullshit. He's on his knees, begging for the dwarf not to kill him like a bitch. Stan offers the dwarf a purse of gold not to chop his head off, although you can tell that the player really wants to kill this guy. But he takes the money and just punches the dude unconscious. So Brack, seeing the dude give the dwarf a bag of money, suddenly he wants to jump into the pit and fight someone, so he leaps over the railing and sprints to the middle to take on the next guy that comes through the door. Lo and behold, Prince Kelgaron himself steps into the arena, and the pompous asshole that he is throws his axe into the dirt like a badass, pumps his hand like Neo in the Matrix facing off against Agent Smith. Douche move. I mean, I'd be intimidated, but Brack just cracks his knuckles and rages a hard-on so big the crowd has to scoot back a few feet. But as it turns out, Kelgaron's stone armor is barely a match for the skinny dude's sword. Good thing he didn't use his Eldritch Blast. Being a warlock and all, there'd be a new Prince of the Dwarves. Unless it was acceptable to have a puddle of goo for a prince. In the end, Kelgaron is spared a horrible disgrace in front of all of the people that worship him, and Brack offers to throw the match to save him the embarrassment, at the expense of a heavy coin purse. Of course. After that pathetic display, the halfling Lydell pops into the sand. And I guess at this point I should really point out, at the mention of sand, that the GM drew the Coliseum and made the sand look like a giant bowl of refried beans. He didn't think that was funny. It's not funny.
little bit funny.
Anyway, the little barbarian gets into the giant bowl of beans with a sword as tall as he is, looking like a goddamn character from a bad anime. On the other side of the beans, a monk named Len gets out like a kung fu movie villain. Lydell quickly cuts the man's nipple off in a show of clear martial dominance. And the monk, barely fazed by this, returns the attack by breaking his fist on the halfling's shiny armor. The half-man puts an easy end to the fight by knocking the monk unconscious, slapping the flat of his ridiculously giant blade against the exposed nerves of the bleeding and missing nipple. That's going to be hard to wash off. They all go down into the locker room thing. I'm told it's called a ludus. Whatever. Anyway, they go down in there and hang out with Kelgaron while he's changing into his day clothes, reapplying some deodorant, and slathering his bleeding face and back teen after his ass whooping. Try saying that 3 times fast. The prince gives Lydell and Gorage their money for fighting for their country. America! Gorage, a fellow dwarf, gets a huge amount of gold from the guy, but Lydell, a lowly halfling, gets a scrap of gold barely worth more than the chunk of dirt he's standing on. Gorage thinks it's hilarious that the half-man should get more than this because, as a dwarf, he is clearly worth more. And we end the session with a few bruised egos and a well-placed resentment for dwarves. What will the warriors do with their earnings? Was trust lost? Will we ever find out how much a D2 was able to pocket? Will Sherog ever come back to the party? Do we even care? Find out next time on D&D! Look at all that wonderful clipping. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
We. It's a we thing. So what do you think of my recap? Was it beautiful?
Didn't we do that recap last time?
We didn't do the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe I only read like the first couple of things on it. I don't know.
Kind of remember you reading the part about me slapping the dude's nipple.
I feel like a jackass if I did. Anyway.
Okay.
This jackass is going to lower his audacity there. That's good. Everything should be nominal. There we go. Come on. Come on. Stop that. There we go. Got it. Okay. Beatbox champion. Let's move along. What should we do now? Should we move into darts and droids?
I already have darts and droids up.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I got they're on different things, but yeah, different tabs. I got them both up. We'll do darts and droids. Excuse me. I talk so long, I get lots of liquid in my mouth. Now, as opposed to last time with my sugary drink, I have green tea. Now,
Which is sugary green tea.
It's sugary green tea, but the better thing is it's tea and it's soaking up my spit.
That is the sugariest green tea, and that is the only reason why I can drink it.
Yeah. Also, voice actor tip number 2. Green tea, I believe, is the worst. The not as good as all other teas to drink for voice acting.
Worst.
Because it's got caffeine.
Caffeine's bad.
Caffeine is bad. Caffeine, sugar, there are things I can't remember. Citrus is mostly good. There are some that make you salivate, and that's bad. Green apple is better. I'm not going to go into a whole list of things. I'll eventually make a list of things and tell everybody. We'll make a whole video on it. That's what everybody looks for voiceover on YouTube for anyway. Everyone's just looking to get them voiceover tips. But I'll tell you a trade secret. All voice actors that care about their prospects and their position that they currently have do or should watch VO Buzz Weekly. Chuck Duran, one of the number one voiceover producer, recording artist. I don't know what his title is. I think it's just voiceover producer. In the business in LA, Chuck Duran. He and his wife, who is the commercial voice for Disney, like Disney Cruise, Disney Resorts stuff. Yeah, they do a show where they, what do they call it? Interview all of the not popular, industry professionals. VO Buzz Weekly. There it is, right there on the stream. That's them. That's Chuck and Stacy. Watch it, vobuzzweekly.com. They have an application that you can download, and they are the best. They got tons and tons of videos. Yeah, I'm already registered with them, and I've even... Chuck has agreed to produce a demo whenever I get the money to do that. But I don't have the money. Yeah.
Also, VO Buzz Weekly, not a sponsor.
Also, VO Buzz Weekly is not a sponsor. We don't have any sponsors because we're not paid. So it doesn't matter. Ooh, how'd you like that plosive? Yikes. Right. Oh, that's another thing. Some citrus will give you a heartburn, which gives you the burps, which is bad. Anyway, moving on. Let's do our Darths and Droids. I believe we're on episode 10. Does that sound right?
No.
I don't know either. I don't remember reading this one last time.
Yeah. I don't remember.
We'll start at 10 anyway. Maybe we should have watched our last stream before doing this.
Maybe we should have.
Like I said, it was only episode 4. It's okay. Right. I shall begin this one.
Hold on. I gotta get back to episode 10 because I was looking back at the other episodes and I don't know if we did that. But sure.
Yeah.
Episode 10. Have a blast. Having a blast.
10. You remember your voices?
Yes.
Okay, your one voice. All right. I'll use a blaster in one hand. Let me sit up. I'll use a blaster in one hand and a laser sword in the other hand. You can't. The laser sword is a two-handed weapon. Okay, a blaster in each hand then.
Should have done that first.
Those lovely warm-up noises.
No. The laser swords are clearly superior. The robots couldn't possibly miss that many times if their weapons were any good.
That was just random.
The blasters are clumsy. The swords are much more elegant weapons. And they serve as shields too. A blaster can't do that.
If I aimed directly at an incoming shot... No. Absolutely not. All right, then swords it is. Good. Now, the Trade Federation have sealed the... carry the blasters so we can sell them later.
Because that's what you do.
Yeah. Oh. Bloop. Bloop. Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go.
Episode 11.
A bridge too far. All right.
I hit my head on my laptop.
Nice. I've sealed the door to the bridge. I cut through it with my laser sword.
It's a field of plasma. It'll slice metal like a hot knife. Blah, blah. It's a field of plasma. It'll slice metal like a hot knife through butter. Otherwise, there's no sense to this campaign.
Huh? Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Booyah! Is there nothing these puppies can't do?
I wanted to do it too.
Wait a minute. Why is he laughing? They close the blast doors, which are 10 times thicker. Is that all? I stabbed my sword deep into the metal.
The plasma will melt right...
Yep, fine.
I know how to read.
Did you want to
And
try?
I've read this part before.
Yeah. Did you want to try your line one more time?
Yes.
Okay.
The plasma will melt a hole, right?
Oh, yep, fine.
Yep.
This is too easy.
This is... Thank you, Hank. This is too easy.
No, we just kick ass. Oh, look, you're surprised by a squad of advanced battle droids with plasma-proof energy shields.
Yeah, I act surprised.
Yep, we read this one before. I remember you saying that. Ah, well. Good to do it again. I think your I act surprised was better on this one anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I act surprised. I act surprised that it's better.
Yeah, and then we did this one. That's right. What?
Shall we keep reading then?
We'll read this one again, just in case it's better than the one before. Oh yes, audience. Eventually, maybe one day, we'll have an animator, or we'll figure out how to fit animation into our tight, busy schedules, and do a freaking motion comic with this. And then, of course, doing this recording, we'll be pulling out all of the recordings that we've done for the comic. And then we can make something that looks real nice and has some
All the best
pizzazz.
ones.
All the best ones, yeah. Snip together to fit tighter. Yeah. All right. Episode 12, Tactical Retreat. The advanced battle droids fire. I think that's me. They've switched places all of a sudden. Weird. Obi-Wan was on the left, and Qui-Gon was on the right. Now they're switched. I deflected with my laser sword.
Me too.
The blasts bounce off their shields. I attack back. Bounce off their shields.
Sword can cut through a blast door, but not the shield?
It's a cutting-edge war machine, and you expect it to have no defense against a laser sword you bought in a bar. Of course it's going to work. Of course it's not going to work. Otherwise, there's no sense to this campaign. They fire again. We can't hurt them, and they can't hurt us. Might as well go back to opening the blast door. Sure. By the way, these droids have rapid-fire weapons. What did you roll for your parry? 14. Interesting. Run away!
Run away!
Nice. Well done. I keep reaching for my mouse, but I have to unplug my mouse to get like the camera and the microphone and the whatever else I have plugged in.
I have space for a mouse in here.
Yeah.
I can touch all four walls of my room at the same time.
Oh my god. This is the best face from Ewan McGregor.
Oh, wow.
It's great. Right. Episode 13, it all comes out in the wash. Boy, lucky for us, these Trade Federation ships have human-sized laundry chutes. It's a ventilation duct.
Then why doesn't it have any connecting passages? You wouldn't be trying to funnel us somewhere in particular.
Would I do that? Do robots even need clothes? It's a ventilation duct.
I believe you.
Thank you.
Not you.
The duct dumps you onto the hangar deck. Thousands of battle droids are arrayed in formation next to troop dropships. This must be where the laundry ship parks on pickup day. I think that came out pretty good. Wow. I thought I was going to crack saying pickup day.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it when
I think
it
that's
works.
where we left off last time.
Yeah, maybe. Hard to tell. I don't know. Episode 14, A Cunning Plan. Suddenly I'm Inspector Gadget.
Dr. Claw.
Get you next time.
It looks like the Trade Federation are sending a droid invasion fleet down to the planet.
This is bad. Eh.
It is bad. Ha ha!
Shut up. Shh. I'm reading.
I'll just be back here. Go
This
ahead.
is bad.
Shut up, I'm reading. You're making this bad.
This is bad. I mean, it's fitting the line, right?
This is bad. They'll almost certainly open the airlocks rather than risk letting us live.
Huh.
There's no time to lose. We need to split up and sneak aboard troop carriers. We can't count on there being enough air in one carrier for both of us.
Wouldn't you rather stay in orbit together and deal with the leaders? We should do what the bad guys least expect.
I did not hear you say any of that first bit there before Qui-Gon.
Oh, well, I'll say it again. I mean, you can see in the stream that it's recorded it.
I actually cannot see my phone.
That's okay. I'll do it again for you. Wouldn't you rather stay in orbit together and deal with the leaders? We should do what the bad guys least expect. You could try and follow my plot. That's what I least expect right now. No, we're gonna go down to the planet. What's it like? Earth-like?
Convenient.
I liked your face.
I remember reading that part too.
Your face fit Ewan's perfectly. Negotiations were
I remember
short.
reading that before.
I remember reading all of this before.
Well, you've read it. I haven't
like
read all
three
of it.
times. Okay. I think this was the last one we actually read. I believe we actually did stop off at the invasion, like when they're on Naboo. That's okay. Keep going. The Trade Federation dropships fly down to the planet. Hey, Obi-Wan, when we land, you stay put and I'll find you.
Okay.
You're in different ships. He can't hear you. Hey, Obi-Wan, when we... No. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, this one we haven't read yet. Oh
No,
boy.
No, we have not.
Are you gonna be Jar Jar Binks? You gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta. You're gonna be Sally.
Is there a lot of talking in character?
Sally never leaves character. She's a little girl.
So I'm just gonna be talking like Jar Jar Binks then?
I'm pretty sure, like the whole time she's. We'll find out. It's a surprise. Episode 16, Terra Incognita. You open the hatch, stepping out onto Naboo soil. We step onto Naboo soil?
That's me.
Are you sure? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, they got the thing.
Look at the transcript.
I forgot they have the transcript. You're right.
Also, you are the one that's your character is always the one that's telling me what things are.
Oh,
like it's a type of cheese.
That's my bad. I wasn't looking at the next line. Voice actor tip number 382. Always read
everybody's lines. And 283, read everyone's lines, not just your own.
But mark which ones are yours.
Yeah.
Don't forget to mark which one is yours.
Don't read everyone's lines out loud.
Professionals do that. I've seen them. Watch Twisted Tunes. It'll happen. It happens at least once every show.
All right. You wanna lead me in?
Yeah, let's do it again. You open the hatch, stepping onto tuna booze oil. Wow, I was just gonna go straight into. You messed me up. You open the hatch, stepping onto Naboo soil.
We step on tuna booze oil?
It's a beverage popular in isolated fishing communities.
Ew.
Naboo. It's the planet. It's the name of the planet.
Oh.
The dropship releases Gravcraft laden with battle droids. Which one is that one? Scroll down.
That's you.
That's me? Okay. Oh, even out. All right. I befriend the fishermen in the local tavern and troll for rumors. You're in a forest, and the night of wildlife is stampeding. How many blasters am I carrying again? It's getting late. We should wrap up for the week.
Mid-stampede?
Do you want to explore an actual developed planet or 100 million square miles of blank graph paper? Yeah. I want to get to an even episode 20 so that, it's easy to remember. And then we'll switch over to Oots. Episode 17, Sally Forth. I roll a 9 for dodge. You brought your sister along?
Hold on. I'm cramped. Where am I?
You're at the bubble. I'll read you in.
Give me a break. Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. If you know where you are, go ahead.
Give me a break. My parents couldn't get a babysitter, so I have to look after her.
That's Sally.
Oh, it's still me. I'm not a baby.
I weave to the right. 12. Well, she can't just sit around. I'll create a new PC for her.
If you must.
Right. Sally, we're playing a game, okay? You have to pretend to be an alien, and Jim and your brother are humans who have to look after you. Wow. That clipped so hard it didn't make a sound. Try saying okay again. Nope. Dead silent. Sally is just going to be broken the whole time. Okay.
Hello.
There you go. Try like a softer.
Okay.
There you go. That picked up. All right. Qui-Gon, suddenly you see an alien standing in the way. Oh. Qui-Gon, suddenly you see an alien standing in the way of the stampede. I dive and grab the alien, protecting it from the stampede at my own peril.
Yay!
That's gonna be awesome. Oh, Cletum. I think, oh god, this is gonna be a long night, is Obi-Wan.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh god. This is going to be a long night.
I can feel the pain. Well delivered. Oh, that was not how I was expecting it to be delivered, but that was funny. Right. Episode 18 arose by any other name. The stampede passes. Your heroic action has saved both yourself and the alien. Well met, friend alien. What's your name? He's in character.
I did it in character, but you interrupted me.
No, I was saying that Jim's in character, which is Qui-Gon's name. Say your line again, Sally.
Sally!
No, Sally, we're playing a make-believe game, remember? Can you think of a new name for yourself? A made-up name? That made no noise whatsoever. I don't think we're ever...
It made a lot of noise on my Audacity.
I don't think we're ever going to hear Sally with how screechy
Hold
it
on.
is. Okay. Put a sock over your mouth, maybe? I don't know. I heard...
What if I stand all the way up?
Maybe,
No.
I don't know. Hold your microphone up and like try. I don't. It's God. I have no idea how you're gonna do because Zoom is just kind of a bitch, or Discord, I guess.
No?
I hear nothing. What if you like lead up to it?
What do you mean lead up to it?
Like Pikachu. I don't know. Oh man. I don't know. We'll just have to try. There it is. I heard that one. It was good. No, a name you made up yourself.
Jata Binks!
Perfect. I could hear that perfectly. Okay. You don't have to decide right now. Maybe you can come up with something better later.
Naboo.
Shut up. You're still finding your way from the... Shut up. You're still finding your way from the second dropship. Well said, Sally. I like it. Well, Sally, I like it. Yeah, that's the delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Episode 19, Dodge and Burn. Suddenly, Obi-Wan emerges from dense undergrowth, pursued by droids on hoverbikes. I draw my sword!
Don't forget, they have to dodge trees.
Yes, that's how you stayed ahead of them for the last mile. They fire.
While steering their hoverbikes and avoiding trees.
Yes, the guns are turret mounted.
Visibility in the forest is poor. And I'm dodging. And wearing a brown cloak.
Make a dodge roll.
And I have brown hair.
Just roll already.
$16.
You dodge. They fire at Qui-Gon.
Oh no!
Why at me? You're in a dark forest holding a glowing sword. Right. Back. 11. Here, you wanted me to put those parry points into diplomacy. Nice. Dodge and burn. Episode 20. Intelligent Design. That's you when you get there.
Situating my microphone.
We lost your camera.
Yeah.
Hey.
Better?
He's back.
I decided to come and look for you because we failed to make any arrangements while on the ship together.
Indeed.
What does our new friend look like? That's you, sis.
Misa got big, long, floppy bunny ears and a tongue like an anteater. And Misa face is like a pony, and Misa colored peach, pink, white.
Peachy pinky white.
What did I say?
And Misa face is like a pony, and Misa colored peachy, pinky, white.
Yeah. Eye stalks on so that you can see behind you. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, Misa has that too.
You look awesome. I've run Call of Cthulhu with less ghastly sounding monsters. I like the voice too.
I don't know if that cut out for the stream or just me, but I didn't hear any of that except for your laugh.
Oh, which portion?
And you're frozen.
Ah,
Anything after what I said?
after the yeah, Misa has that too.
I said, yeah, Misa has that too.
Oh, okay. I'll say it again,
Yeah.
just in case
And
the stream
then I
missed it.
didn't hear anything.
You look awesome. I've run Call of Cthulhu with less ghastly sounding monsters. I like the voice too. Did you hear those? Oh. Are we connected? Are we back? What's going on? I see it moving in the chat. Okay, I see Stream Room now. Waiting in point. Come on. Sorry for the technical difficulties, anyone who's watching. Drop frames detected. Oh, man. Bugger. I have a separate window. Is it coming back online? It's trying. It's trying. Go to my settings, make sure everything's up and running. Blue is still attached. It's reading the microphone. Okay, but for some reason it's not reconnecting. Oh man. Let me see. Everything dropped except the stream seems to be back. So we're recording, but we got no other person. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Need to disconnect real quick. Let's... it's supposed to be up. Disconnect. Okay. Hop back into the stream room. Hey! There you are. Ah, there I am! Ha ha! Hooray! Sweet! So, did you catch all of the page 20 then? Episode 20? Okay, that I was just asking if you got it. So perfect. Fantastic. Let's move on to Order of the Stick. And we can finish this up. Oh man, my phone is dying. GiantITP.com. And it's going to be 11. Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like that. Okay. Do you remember all the characters you were? Remember how you voiced them as well? Fantastic. Right. All right. I believe that's well, no, I guess I'll start that one. Order of the Stick number 11. What's the name of this one? Stop naming them, or I think it just stopped naming them. Alignment differences. Thank you. Yeah, I found it. Uh-oh. I'll let you do them. I'll let you do it. Go ahead. But I didn't cast anything. That's the sound of Unholy Blight. Can't move. Overwhelmed by pure evil. Hey, wasn't Belcar affected? Why wasn't Belcar affected? So let me do it again. It mushed it all together in the waveform. Hey, why wasn't Belcar affected? Evil bastard. Order of the Stake number 12. Up a level, down a level. You begin. Yes, you are. No. No, you're not. But you are going to have a really long conversation with yourself. Yeah. I'll be over here. Yeah, eventually. Wake me when you're done. Go ahead. Go ahead. Anytime. Whenever you want to start. I'll be over here. That's how it's pronounced. That his first, then hers, then his again, then hers. Wouldn't you? Aha! A new spell level! Huh? But you're a fighter. You can't learn spell levels. But if we go down a level, I will lose my spell levels. Oh, I guess you... Huh? That's where they keep the thesaurus. Who's on first? That was tough. Ho! Ho! Plot ahoy! I guess I'll do the Lich on this one then. I guess I'll do the Lich from now on then. Oh no, he doesn't have any lines, it looks like. Yeah. No, it doesn't. It's Alon doing it. Yeah. All right. I believe you begin. Of course we have a goal, Belcar. Let me share it with you. We quest in the deep, dark dungeons of Dorukan, a horrible pit filled with evil monsters. And treasure. Created by the mad lich Daikon, an undead mage mad with his own power. Ooh, bad lich. I said that right? Created by the mad lich Zycon, an undead mage mad with his own power. Ooh, bad lich. But we will strike down the Zycon and make the countryside safe again.
How'd you do that, lad, with the pictures?
My newest bard spell, Summon Plot Exposition. Let me do that without smacking my mic. My newest bard spell, Summon Plot Exposition. Order of the Stick, number 14, when Roy is always... Why Roy is always tired. Yeah. Roy is you, as the fighter. I'm pretty sure we just found out his name is Roy. They've been calling him Greenhilt. Yeah. Oh, that is the mage first. Okay, yeah, you're right. Sir Greenhilt, I regret to inform you I have cast all but one of my world-shattering enchantments.
Aye, I've been running close to empty myself, lad.
Should I do the goblins? Okay.
Hi.
Oh, true. Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
All-nighter.
Nice. Oh boy. Should I play Roy's father, uncle, grandpa? Who is this? Dad. It's Dad. Panel 4. Alright. I'll play Dad. That way you're not talking to yourself again.
Roy! Roy! No, Roy! I'm just shouting Roy, Roy for the hell of it.
That's such a good Continue.
Yeah, funny thing about being a dead ghost, being a ghost, not that you have to be dead to be. Yeah, funny thing about being a ghost, it has some harsh prerequisites. Now stop being shocked with disbelief and listen to this. When the goat turns red, strike true. Of course you don't understand yet. It's foreshadowing. Good gods, boy. It's a common literary technique used to build tension by hinting at events yet to come. Didn't they teach you anything in that fancy fighter college I sent you to? Of course, your mother wanted you to be a wizard, but no. I had to pay 40,000 gold pieces a year But no, I had to pay 40,000 gold pieces a year in tuition so you could learn to swing a big sword. Fa! Well, I'm playing canasto with some archons tonight. I gotta go. Remember, Roy, when the goat turns red, strikes true. And what, they have no clerics where you live? It would it kill you to speak with the dead once in a while to let your mother know and me know how you're doing? I'm going to do that again. And what, they don't have no clerics where you live? Would it kill you to speak with dead once in a while to let your mother and me know how you're doing? That still sounded bad. I'm going to do it one more time. This time, I'm going to sound a little less Xana Rayans. Jesus Christ. And what, they have no clerics where you live? Would it kill you to speak with dead once in a while? To let your mother and me know how you're doing? Still sounds weird. It's such a one big-ass run-on sentence. Oh well. Should we leave it at 15? It's getting late. 15 is a good number. And Order of the Stick will tell us where we left off, so we don't look like jackasses. Alright, well, that will be the end of our stream. As usual, I've been Hunter. And this is the part where we do the outro. Bye. And awkward.